This is actually Medicaid Maverick. So just out here having a cup of coffee in the cold and trying to heat up some yeast. I put it in cold, but I digress. Medication authorization. We're not going to talk about opioids. They're their own little thing. I'll check about the GLP-1s as well in another, and I'll put Medicaid authorization, GLP-1. I guess Wegovy, because that's a popular one. But anyway, we have authorizations that are sometimes asked for a weird reason. Sorry, I turned off my little timer there. And so let's go with some antibiotics. I've seen the cheap ones that are like $3 go through just fine, and I've seen ones for $17 because an obstetric wanted it a little bit stronger, and the insurance said you need an authorization, and I'd had fights with the doctor. I don't make the rules. I don't know why, who, what, where. Well, actually, the state makes rules because of cost. So I went and requested an authorization. The poor girl had to pay $17, and there was no way around it. I was able to get her magically a gift card as a managed care person, but like, hey, $25 because you got your flu shot. I was able to find that. Not all managed care have that, but I was able to have that power. So then going forward, what's needed when you do need an authorization? Let's just, for example, you have omeprazole. Omeprazole is Prevacid or the Prilosec. You could buy that over the counter, but after 6 months, we require an authorization from our company. I'm not sure if the state's the same, or the lidocaine patches, they require an authorization. And the reason they do is because, at least with the omeprazole, is because it stops your proton pump in your stomach. That's what the pharmacist said, because I questioned it. I'm like, why are we having an authorization for something that's OTC? He said, because your proton pump will actually stop. Same idea with the lidocaine patches. They said it's actually not very healthy for you to keep on taking lidocaine. So what you do is you call up your insurance, you get the form, you bring it to the doctor and say, hey, doctor, do it. Because if we're expecting the pharmacy to do it, 9 times out of 10, they have the wrong number. Sometimes it works. You have great experiences with your pharmacy? Great. Continue. For those of us going, why can't I get an authorization? What's going on? You got to call the insurance company, get the form. If they're going to send it to your doctor, make sure they have the correct fax number. They mess that up all the time. I'm calling every day for my faxes. I don't trust the one I used last week. Everything changes in insurance land, and that's half the problem. Put the medication you have questions about in the comments. Put the state you're in. I could get the rules. If it's Medicare, tell me your Medicare Part D. I'll tell you what's going on. Medicaid Maverick out. Good luck. Stay warm.